Hello, hello, here I am. I kind of got everything ready last minute, so I don't know, I'm all worried that I forgot something. Hello, hello! I'm just getting my own uh, Twitch stream up on my phone so that I'll be able to see chat. Cause that's like half the fun of streaming is getting to chit chat with everyone. It's to the point like I've watched other people doing streams before. Hello, Jordan. Like Ray and other people. I've watched other streamers before. Um and I used to just ignore chat, and now I like keep my eyes on chat if I'm watching someone else's video where chat is visible, and I'm like, stop, pay attention. I can't interact with them. You are finally on time. You're usually pretty punctual though, Jordan. All right. Let's get started. I've got a nest of wires to deal with down here. I've got like 13 different things plugged in to my computer, and they're all connected to the same area. It's a real nightmare. But yeah, let's get Hylics up so at least we have some music playing. Just kick him? What's the harm? Well, it won't help. I would, but just kicking the wires wouldn't like unmessify any of them. Hello, Zero. All right. It's been an eternity. I feel like I can't remember how to play. Cause I'm a real gamer, and real gamers forget how to play. Yeah, that one. We'll go with that one. Okay. Not kicking hard enough. Clearly, you're right. Why would you kick the wires? Because they're a mess. Hello, Excalibur. Oh, I think I still have chat up. Yeah, shout out to chat being too tiny for anyone to actually see. I didn't realize it was micro-sized, and none of you told me. Let's see, are we dying right now? Just some Snona. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's keep running around and exploring. I can't remember what we were really up to. I think we're just— oh, actually our menu tells us. Proceed south to Fog Last, interrupt the ritual there. Okay, and are we there? Where are we right now? How was your past week? It was productive. Yeah. I've been working a lot. Always working a lot. But I also feel like I didn't get any work done. I hate when that happens, you know? How about you guys? Your screen is large enough that you can read chat on stream? You got a big screen. Or maybe I have a small one. A lot of bugs. What were we looking for here? I think we're looking for— yeah, the ritual. The ritual with King Gibby. Okay. Nice. Good week for you? That's good, that's good. In a perfect world, every week would be good, you know? Wouldn't want anyone to have a bad week. Those suck. Yours is large? I see. Oh, this is— oh lord, no. Okay. Oh, we can run. I feel like I've never had to run in this game. Until right now. And that's just because I'm lost. Things are looking up? Oh, nice. Nice that you're getting a break. Hello. Day's been pretty good. Got some feedback from the apps you made. Oh, nice. That sounds hard. What kind of apps you're working on, eh? Are they games? Cause that would be cool. Enemy. Let's go. Do the enemies brew? There's a lot. Oh no, you're just one big guy. Okay. Do the enemies respawn in this game? I feel like I don't know. Alright. Do. Charge, and then start making sure no one dies. Yeah, let's slap a one of these onto Wayne. You can work on some video scripts. Nice! The guy on the right dancing his little heart out. I know, he's a real problem too. The pool guy can really hurt us. I don't like him. You can't tell where the enemy ends and where it begins. Yeah, it's a lot going on. I think there's 4 enemies here. The problem is that the one in the center is, like, massive. Now I can see. My pop filter was in my way. Alright. Let's do... Oh, okay. Yeah, that one. Go! Perfect. No one can stop us. Ouch. No. Oh. Alright, let's get some more Salt Crisper on the board. You're a problem, because you hit like 1,000,000 times. Good. I feel like Dedesmolin never got a turn last time. Maybe I'm just dumb. Oh. Okay. What is... I got a flamin' hot question coming at all of you. What's everyone's favorite type of cookie? Like, cookie specifically. Not just, like, sweet, but cookie. I especially want to hear if you have, like, a really wacky opinion. Like, you know, I think a lot of people pick... Wayne's gonna die. No, he's okay. I think a lot of people pick, like chocolate chip, and I get that, you know? Chocolate chips are good. But, like, especially if anyone's got, like, why did that do so little damage? I'm not paying attention enough. Peanut butter cookies. Does anyone like peanut butter cookies? Because, personally, I think they suck. I hate peanut butter cookies. And I just want to know how everyone else feels about them. Oh, Wayne's gonna die. Yep, there it is. Dang it. I'll have to run around and find more bugs. That's hard. You really liked those gingerbread cookies you made a while back? Yeah, those were nice. They were soft, which was good, because... No, I don't have enough goo to gesture. I feel like so often gingerbread anything is, like, super hard. Sugar cookies are good. I like the crappy, really soft ones that, like, you can get at the store, you know? You know those ones? Love you. Oh, fudge strips that sounds good too. No. I wish I had a spell to revive people, you know? That'd be swell. Just start snapping. The most value peanut butter cookies have is that they're really easy for kids to make. That is true. They are really easy for kids. Dang it, we might die. I'm doing really bad. It doesn't help that I'm just, like, for some reason insisted on not, like, healing anyone. Okay. We're okay. We'll make it. Since Pangorma's a weak baby, let's heal Samsnona, since she is hurt. Raisin cookies are the main reason you have trust issues. Yeah, because they look like chocolate chip. Yeah, I feel that 100%. I need to go to the store and get more, like, items. More healing items. Twins, if they die, they die. It's, you know... I don't know how many of these items I can buy and find. I don't want to, like, soft lock myself. That'd be embarrassing. Oh, but we are really sucking butts right now. Okay, yeah, you snap. And then maybe let's actually revive Wayne. But first do lightning. Good. Good. Good, I say, as half of us are near death. Do I even have a sponge? Okay, I do. Oh, I bought 1 billion of these. Why didn't I revive Wayne earlier? You tend to like double chocolate cookies? Those are good. Does anyone else, like, tear their cookies apart while you eat them? Like, you know, everyone kind of pulls apart Oreos. But, like, does anyone else pick out chocolate chips or, you know, pick out the raisins and kind of eat them all like that? Kind of dissect the food as you're going? I don't with everything. Like, I'm not a weirdo. But sometimes you just wanna... No, you freak. Sometimes you just wanna... pull it apart. You won't survive. And then we'll be able to kill the little shield maiden behind you. Does anyone else mutilate their cookies? Oh, it's not that weird. Come on, guys. It's definitely not the weirdest that I do. Like, I'll de-skin, Three Musketeers. Like the candy bar. Yeah, I'll, not enough. I'll like chew off all of the chocolate around the nougat and then just eat the nougat. You have no idea what that is? A Three Musketeers? It's a candy bar. It's nougat. And just chocolate. The chocolate actually comes off really easy. That's why I tear them apart. I like them a lot. A lot of people don't, actually. No, I think I've got enough, to do Soul Crisper. Nice. Excellent. De-skin candy. Yeah, well, yeah, it's, how else would you describe it? It doesn't sound as, it sounds more vicious than it really is. Like, in reality, it's quite tame, visually. Oh, I did unroll a taquito as well, yeah. Sometimes you just wanna... You wanna eat all of the bits individually. Okay, great. We're almost dead. But luckily we had just found all those bugs, and surely I can make my way back to the bugs. But also, I have a tendency to... I like, tearing things apart anyway. And not in a sociopath kind of way, but just in a, I like seeing how things work on the inside. Like razors, those are really easy. If you just put them on their side and then bop the head of the razor with a hammer, and then they they fall apart, and you gotta look at how all the different blades are like put in there. Easy peasy. I've got a couple of really old computers, like old laptops, and I don't use them anymore. I wanted to not destroy them, just in case there was anything on them that I would need, but it's been years now. I think I can at least take out one of them. And what I really want to do is I want to, like, tear it open, because I wasn't ever able to open it up, so I know it's filthy in there. You're supposed to clean your... Oh, the pool guys are so scary. You're supposed to clean your computer relatively regularly, and I never could. And one time I actually spilt Coke, like Coca-Cola, all over my laptop, and it actually made it run better for a little bit, which is hilarious. Surely you should be able to find a specific area. I know, right? It was rolling the shell into a burrito. Do we... Okay, good. We're all filled up. The bugs were good. But yeah, so I want to tear the computer apart, because I just want to see what it looks like on the inside. That's another thing. I had, when I was in high school, I was in a dissection class. It was an anatomy class, but for one, like 1 week, I think it was, we did some dissecting as well. And we just dissected, it was like a sheep brain and a cat. And so I thought it was really interesting. Because I was like, what's it like on the inside? Did you know that brains are just like meat? They're wacky. And I was really interested in, like, dissecting the things, but I couldn't be, like, clearly interested because I was the only one that wasn't, like, either apathetic or grossed out by it, like, of the whole class. And so it's like, I wanted to, like, really explore the dissections and get to take my time and look around and be like, how's this all work? But I couldn't, because otherwise everyone would rightfully call me a weirdo. So yeah, that's my dissecting story. Sometimes computers need Coke. Like polar bears. Exactly. It really did make it run better. Like, it was a terrifying moment, and then very, like I was like, actually, it's a lot faster. I think Coke will clean things to a degree. You can use Coke to clean, like, rust and stuff like that, and so I think it actually cleaned the computer to a degree. Which is hilarious. What, that dissecting thing in class is real? Yeah, sometimes. It was an optional class. You could've, it was either take anatomy or take a different kind of science class. And I was like, hell yeah, I want to dissect something. Cookie. Eat a cookie. Yeah, it was fun. But most of the class was actually not dissecting anything, which was pretty lame, I gotta say. Let's actually put a stem cell on you. Because you're dying. Hell yeah, I wanted it- exactly. I wanna dissect things. You think you only dissected, like, a squid, which was pretty lame? I don't know, they've got such- that's the thing. For a squid, I would want to, like, see if- because the skin's gotta be so thin, right? So I would want to see if, like, if you could- this is gonna sound so much weirder than in reality. I would want to see if you could, like, take the skin off without puncturing anything else underneath. I think that'd be interesting. Personally. Burn. Yeah. That's what you get. Yeah, Allison says that she actively avoided the class as hard as she could. Yeah, yeah. And a lot of people did. Because, understandably, a lot of people were like, that's gross. That's gross, I don't want to do that. Good, we got enough to do this. Amazing that sounds so much worse than it actually is. Exactly. Like, it sounds bad. But it's just, I just think I want to learn. I'm just fueled by curiosity. You. A lot of things are just more interesting on the inside. Nothing wrong with that. Just want to know how things work. Have any of you guys ever put a CD in the microwave? That's awesome. Cause they spark a lot, which is kind of scary, but that's not the important part. The important part is it, like, destroys the CD, so you can't do it to something that you're, like, you care about. Don't put your favorite CD into the microwave. But beyond that, it makes it really pretty. So yeah. It's fun stuff. Who's hurting me the most? You're bothering me. I don't like you. Isn't this like Big Dangerous? Yeah, you can't put them in the microwave for like a minute. It only takes a couple seconds, you know? But like it's not metal. So it won't like explode. But yeah, it doesn't it's not the safest thing on earth. So get adult supervision if you're gonna start microwaving CDs. Yeah, let's do that one. Go. This feels like it's gonna be in a compilation. I am actually making a compilation of best of, so I don't know if my weird tearing things apart adventures will make the comp. But maybe. I don't know. Where's Critter? Surely she'd be editing the whole conversation together by now. Critter is actually dealing- No! Don't- I didn't think they'd multiply. What a fucking nightmare. Okay. Oh, and Sam Snowna died. Okay. Critter is- yeah, she's busy. She's busy doing dumb adult car things, I believe. So, she might not make it today. Maybe she'll make it a little bit later. Why are we dying so much? Okay, okay. Okay, let's revive some Snowna. That's the most important thing. Busy doing crime. Yeah. I think we got multi-juice or something. Okay, yeah. Everyone drink this. Perfect. Excellent. By the way, guys, if any of you make, like, Hylics fan art, even if it's not in any way related to my streams, feel free to tweet at me anyway, because I want to see it. Because Hylics deserves more love. What an ass. The pool guy. The bad guy. Okay, we're gonna, actually focus on soul crisping all these goobers so then they won't multiply anymore. Because I think that's how you stop them. They won't multiply if they have a negative status effect. Oh, they've been countering me. Oh, what jerks. Twiins and the pool guy. They're called Pool Man. Damn it. Oh, damn it, Wayne. No. No. Let's revive Wayne again. We'll be great. This will be great. We're great. We're awesome at video games. Everyone thinks we're cool. Critter's probably getting ready for Magical Girl May. That is happening, by the way. Everyone be aware that, yeah. Oh, I don't have enough will for that? Oh, great. Okay, cool. Then let's just heal somebody. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh no, I've really fucked up. But yeah, Magical Girl May is happening. So, hooray. Everyone, get prepared for some magical girl things. I'm annoyed that my next chapter for my webcomic won't be ready by next month. Damn it, fuck. Damn it, fuck. Okay, we're gonna do this, just to make sure you don't or... Yeah. Yeah. Who's your favorite magical girl? Mine, Cinderella. But if I'm being generous and picking other plebeian stories, I don't know, that's a hard question. I guess I like Kyoko a lot from Charge. Okay. I like Kyoko from Madoka Magica a lot. I think she was an interesting, well-developed character with a lot going on. Fuck, we might die. I think we're gonna lose. Damn it. Fuck. You piece of shit-ass, worthless, stupid fucking pool man. The most annoying part is that I'm definitely strong enough to beat him. I didn't fuck off. Piece of ass. But yeah, I like all the characters in Madoka Magica a lot, really. So, yeah. What about everyone else? Who's everyone's favorite magical girl? Bonus points if you pick one of mine. Do we like Sakura? From Naruto? Not really a magical girl. I also never watched Naruto, so I don't know. Sure, she seems fine. You know, half the time, I'm so embarrassed. Where was that? Where is my airship? I have no idea. Shield facility. Is that where we're going? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Sometimes I'll read chat, but like I won't read it properly. Like I'll misunderstand what you're saying. And then later, like I'll be watching it back for any given reason. And then I'll figure it out. It's at that point that I'm like, oh, this is what they were saying. Oh, and then I feel so stupid when that happens. This is wrong. This is the worm place. Okay. I guess I gotta go find the fucking airship again. So yeah, don't worry. If I ever misunderstand your chat, comment, don't worry. Eventually, I learn. Eventually I figure that out, and I am embarrassed. So yeah, just be aware that, I do eventually get it. It's not you. I'm the problem. Okay, cool. We're back in the death world, but we don't need to be here for very long. Damn it, Wayne. Okay. Eek! What was everyone's magical girl? I wasn't looking during that question. Everyone answer me. Say it again. Yeah. Now that I'm not lost, I can actually pay attention. Dark Magician Girl? Yeah, she counts, I guess. Dark Magician was always a really cool card. I liked Yugi's deck a lot. I liked the magical theme. That was always the best part, yeah, sure, fuck it, who cares. That was always the best part about Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the different themes people had to their decks. Crunchyroll does have them for free. And they've partnered with Funimation now, so I think they've got like a whole buttload of anime to watch. You thought the best part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the fan art? The fan art is pretty cool, yeah. But yeah, that's the thing, I always wanted, like, to know what kind of deck I would make if I were in Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, because it's always, like, kind of related to you as a person. For example, I'm remembering how to play. Okay. Like, Joey's got, like, a real gambling-heavy deck. and that's interesting because his dad was like had a gambling addiction, and that was a whole plot point and stuff like that. So yeah, just like personality quizzes, really. Oh, okay, everyone be aware, we're flying. If I can remember how to fly. Fun fact about the flying sections, so they make me feel, bad. The screen, I know it's pretty jank on your guys' screens as well. Don't worry, it's like too smooth on mine. So it's not awesome for anyone involved. Don't worry, I know. But the way I play these sections is I actually, like, squint my eyes hard. Like, they're basically closed. Especially when turning, cause otherwise it makes me feel awful. Where are we going? Where are we going? It's been too long. Is this the right place to be? Okay, land. Okay. Ugh. The sound is the sound gone? Is the sound gone? It's a pretty quiet game. Can you all hear me? Okay. Okay, it was just you. Okay. Wherever the pool men are, they're like everywhere. That's the worst part. This doesn't feel familiar. Where in the fuck am I? Where in the twiddly dee is this? How have I never landed on this before? Did I just assume it was a different island? Incredibly possible. Is this where we're supposed to be? My favorite part is the really long loading screens. Thank you, Zero. Yeah. Where is this? This is a totally new location. How? Yo, this island has Mega Man. What? How did I miss a whole ass island in the last time I played? I feel so dumb. Watch this 1000% be where we're supposed to be, and I've just accidentally over-leveled myself. It's really green here, which is nice, actually. Is there anything over here? Any secrets? There's a lot more over here than I expected, actually. Thank you! I can't see what it is because of, my... Wait a minute. This is Vuax's edifice, I think. I can't see who... It's Lolith! Hello, Lolith! Welcome! Thank you! Howdy! Well, welcome back! Yeah, I'll take a look at what you're, This is Vuax's edifice! I feel so stupid! We've been here before! Huh? Oh no! Oh, I'm bad at video games, guys. Welcome. You're here just in time to watch me embarrass myself. But yeah, if you've got a message, I will be able to look at that once I, at the end of the stream, when I'm no longer in my, crappy bad view. Cause my computer is less than awesome. Oh yeah, this is Vuax's edifice. Alright, well, let's leave. Yeah. In front of the- I'm used to embarrassing myself in front of the internet by now. If the internet hasn't figured out how much of a clown I am, that's their problem. Twins, I really hope it doesn't take you 2 hours again. 2 hours to what? Find where I'm going? Specifically? Is that the threat? Alright, well, let's just land again, and, back to the airship. Also, your wording. if it takes you any less than 2 hours. Okay, okay. Because for a second I was like, well, time for a slow run. But it's actually the other way. You worded it correctly. I just read it wrong. Like the fool that I am. Alright, back into the airship. Where are we going? Big ol' squeaky shoes and everything, exactly. Which way's north? Which way's south? Oh, I think that way's north. I don't think we're over there. I think we're... Ugh. This way. But which island? That's Wayne House right there. So I think we're going here. Ugh. Gonna bomb. South is done. Thank you, Allison. Thank you so much. As useful as ever. Okay, this island at least does also look familiar, so that's good. Landing. Okay. Ugh, back off the airship. I need to drink some water. The sun rises in the east. Yeah, but the sun's also, like, permanently up here. So, not that helpful. We're so slow. I feel like Wayne is slower than usual. But I don't want to run, because I know I could really easily fall here. What is this? What is this fucking Alice in Wonderland directions you guys are giving me? I'll look away for 1 second. You guys have all gone all Mad Hatter on me. There we go. Excellent. Alright. Oh, it was a Pirates 3 reference. Which one was 3 again? Was that, Okay, good, we're back here. Okay. That was the one with Davy Jones, right? Hey Twiins, what non-RPG/platformer have you played, and what was your experience? Lots of them. I've played, basically every single Zelda game. Absolutely love Zelda. Does a good job of making you feel like a hero while still having cohesive, well-developed, interesting characters. I guess that one's technically an RPG. I was gonna say Dragon Age. But that's an RPG to a degree. What's down here? Let's look down here. I know I've played more. It's just, you've caught me off guard with your question. The problem is so many games count as RPGs or platformers. Hang on, let me look at my game collection. Sonic, I've played plenty of Sonic games which are in a way platformers, but they're— thank you! I can't see what it is! Is that Zero giving me money because it took me less than 2 hours? But thank you! Spyro, I've played a couple Spyro games, also kind of platformers. I'm not good at shooters. But thank you, whoever you are. You are swell and cool. Oh, a button! Oh, thank the Lord! Oh, good. I can teleport here now. But yeah, I've played lots of... It was Gunslinger. Thank you, Gunslinger! What a swell person. Everyone clap. I should make a clapping emoji. I should make more emojis just in general. Gotta give you guys something good to subscribe for. Thank you! Thank you, whoever you are! Another cool kid! I gotta fight that person in the spooky robe. Golf clap, clap back, clap. I'm proud of you guys. What in the fuck? I'm lost. I'm lost. I am lost. We're lost as we march around the confusing black labyrinth. Hey, Surge. Oh, I ran into an enemy. Other than that, things have been good. The robe guy scares me. All of this kind of scares me. Everything's strong in this game. This game's hard. I'm still trying to think of other games I've played. Oh! Yeah, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, like those types of games. I love those. Those are great. Those are great for, like, chill, relaxing, like, you know, I want to play a video game, but I don't want to do anything stressful. Those are good. Another one is, rhythm games. I actually really like rhythm games. Even though I've got mad carpal tunnel. So, it hurts. It hurts a lot for me to play rhythm games. So I have to be careful with them. Yeah, Lolith showed me this. I think it's the same fan art, I believe. Lolith showed me this, and it's super cute. Everyone go look at the cute fan art. Give it love and affection. Like how it deserves. Everything in this game is wiggly, and you don't like that it feels like they're mocking you. I do understand. It does feel that way. Alright, Pangorma. We're also gonna charge you up, so then your lightning doesn't bother you. What kind of emotes would you guys like, by the way? Like, how do you wanna express yourself in chat? Cause I wouldn't know. Shaking ones? Those are hard. That means I have to figure out how to make that work. Anger emotes? Ooh, anger emotes. Okay. That sounds cool. I like that idea. Tsundere? That's such a complex emotion to put into a single emote. Thank you! Whoever you are! Thank you! I can't see currently. If you stick around till the end of the stream, I'll be able to see everything. But thank you. I appreciate you. A hype one? Oh, maybe, yeah. And a sleep one? Yeah. Oh, I'm distracted. You guys are distracting me. So, stop answering the question I asked. An Allison emote, so we can just call her with the power of emotes. That's actually adorable. I actually really like that idea. Why don't I have that thing on fire? Burn, what are you doing? Wait, did you make a good suggestion? Of course! You make plenty of good suggestions, Excalibur. I hope she didn't play me. The donation was me fulfilling my bargain. Only donate if you can. That's important. Like, if you're like, I'm strapped for cash, that's okay. I won't hold it against you. Donate if you can. If you can't, that's okay. I won't be like, about it, you know? Like, I won't put you down or anything. You can't take it back, I don't think. I guess I could send it back your way on PayPal. If not, enjoy the money anyway. Oh well. It'll go towards compression gloves fund / cat fund. Cause I think compression— oh, Pangorma died. I didn't even notice. because we are aiming to obtain cats still. Cats are expensive, but we're working towards it. And if I'm gonna keep playing rhythm games and it's gonna keep affecting me, then it might be a good idea for me to get some compression gloves. Okay, I'm hurt, but there were lots of wormy bug guys back here, so let's squish them. Name the cat carpal tunnel. I like silly names for cats, but like not like in a goofy way. Like the idea of something like naming a big boy or something like that. Like a real word. I think that's always funny. Getting a cat? We're trying. We are working on it. They are expensive, but we are working on it. Oh, I can die, of course. Right. I'm just being Greek. We spend our money without thinking. I wouldn't know. I'll take your word for it, Zero. Oh, bugs. Okay, let me squish these guys. Allison, I think you might be right. Looking at all the wires, there might be another Mega Man section coming our way. I'll try to do it legit at first, if there is one. And then switch over to God mode when, not if, when I start losing too often. There it is. Name the cat Mouse. You named your cat Zing because he was super fast. That's the biggest one. That's the biggest thing. Because I don't want to suggest a name that's like stupid, you know? I don't want to be like, oh, what if we name it Thing? And then Allison's like, that's dumb. And then she laughs at me. And I have to be like, ah, ha, ha, ha. And then, but I'm hurt. Are you a bad guy? No. Blub blub. Nourished by a steady diet of pool wine, even the most belligerent Wayne larva may be transformed into a harmless Warpo. Is that what those things are? They're affecting the Wayne larvas? Blub blub, crowned thusly, Pool Man will grow into a more potent form. Another of Odesire's preparations for the reconstitution. That sounds bad. How do I get those? Oh, I bet I can, like, kind of fly over. You were 10 when you found him? Excalibur, I had just complimented you and said you always make good suggestions, and then you come in with that very bad suggestion. No. If we get a hairless cat, we won't name it Scrotum. I know, yeah, you're hurting the Wayne larva, kill them. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. They're like my cat babies. Like, literally, like, they're like cats, but also babies. How do I get up here? Am I stupid? Hang on. How do I do this? Maybe there's another way to go? Maybe there's another hole. Can I jump into the void? No. Okay. We'll find our way. Pool Man becoming even more powerful. They'll be truly unstoppable. For real, the Pool Men are a real problem here. Where am I going? How do I do this? There must be another way in. There must be another hole we can find. Because I can't get up here. You know it's bad when you can't jump into the void? Exactly. Can you all see? Is my screen just lagging? Let me know. I will fix accordingly if I have to. There's nowhere to go. You can see okay? Okay, great. Just my screen then. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, yeah, we'll follow the wires. Follow the wire brick road. Because the wire was leading towards something. You know what's annoying? Here's a flaming hot take coming your way. Damn it, I need to get onto the bullshit. Okay. Flaming hot take coming your way. So I go onto Reddit pretty regularly. Usually on the front page. That's fine. I'm always there looking for funny things. But, I, like, every day, I'll see posts that are like, just got a new cat! Ugh. This is the thing. This is what they're doing to Wayne larvae. That's the problem. That's how they're hurting our cat babies. And we gotta fix it. We gotta stop them. That's nightmarish. But yeah, here's my hot take. The hot take is that, so people will be like, just got a cat, or just got a dog, just got a new pet. We've been wanting him for so long. I'm so excited. We need name suggestions. What should we name it? And it's like, it's your fucking pet. Name it yourself, dipshit. Like, you want fucking Gamer God 6969420 to name your cat for you? Like, just name it yourself. It's your pet. You're gonna get a bunch of like reference names, especially if you're on Reddit. Like, oh, you should name it Ninja Blevins, and it's like, no. So just name your own ass cat. It's so fucking annoying to me to just be like, what should we name it? Do it yourself. If you can't come up with a fucking name for your own cat, then you shouldn't be getting a cat. That's my flaming hot take. Like, even a bad name. Like, you can't come up with a name? Oh, I can't come up with one. It's no good. Name it Bob. Name it Steve. Give it just a human name. Whatever it is, you come up with it. Don't ask the internet. You can post a picture of your cute cat and don't kill her. Why is everyone attacking Sam Snowna? You can just post your cute cat picture. You can just be like, we got a cat, or we got a dog, and here they are. You could mention, like, still thinking of a name, but don't be like, name it for me, because you're desperate for Reddit fucking replies. Find something else of real value in your life. Not Reddit points, not internet points from strangers. Anyway, that's my flaming hot take. Twiins, I have to say, the videos where you get angry and curse like a sailor are my favorite. I'm quickly learning that I'm at my funniest when I'm angry. I just need to, like, learn how to hone that power, you know? Like, learn how to chisel it down into art, like Aaron Hansen. The true goal is to one day say something as life-changingly perfect as, I'm the video game boy, I'm the one who wins! So yeah, I agree. It's your fucking cat naming yourself dipshit. Twiins. That's a long name for a cat. Damn it! The Desmond died! I was too busy focusing on Sam Snowna! That's okay, we'll revive him, it'll be fine. The most powerful anger in the world, it's true. Alright, come back to life, homie, I need you. I need water. I'm also dehydrating. Excuse me while I go poke more holes in your belts. Gotta stop. You gotta eat more. You're too skinny. You gotta eat more. What I do is I just prefer to get belts that, like, have holes all the way down or can be, like, latched, like, the whole way down. So then I don't have to worry about it. It's also fun because then you could, like, use it as like, makeshift rope in the same way as well. if I were a more fashionable person, I would be able to, like, slap a bandana around my leg, or bandana, slap my belt around my leg and be like, no, it's fashion, you just don't understand. If you wear anything with confidence, then people will think you're cool. You just have to, like, you know, you can't be weird about it. You've absolutely watched as your manager used a zip tie as a belt? Which one? Name drop them. Cause I'll know who it is. Yeah, braided belts. That's the kind that I have right now. Twiins bandana leg ink. A bandana's definitely harder to pull off because which way was I going? This way. Because I feel like that just looks like you're injured, you know? You think big coats and hoodies with long tailcoats are cool? Hell yeah. I agree. The longer your outfit, the better. I want capes. I want capes to basically come back. Twiins is Yang with glasses. I remember one time, I was talking about Ruby with my cousin, and I was like, I think it'd be fun to cosplay as Yang. This was like back in Volume 1, was airing, and I was like, I think it'd be fun to cosplay Yang. I think I could do it really well. And my cousin was like, I don't think your boobs are big enough. And he's wrong. And especially now, because that was a good while ago, and time marches forward, so... But now I'm like, fuck Yang. Why would I ever want to cosplay as her? Keep in mind, he also said that, this is how much boys don't understand how boobs work. He said that, I had like, triple D, tits at the time. And he was like, they're not big enough. And I'm like, okay, you keep believing that, honey. The moral of your story is that your cousin is wrong? Yeah, that's fine though. I wasn't like torn up about it. Where am I? Can I go this way? We had progressed in such a weird direction. Everywhere is a maze in this stupid place. See, this is the thing. Well, we don't even need to go try to stop Gibby's resurrection, because he'll never be able to make it out of this dipshit area that we put him in. Why is your cousin bringing up your- Oh, because I was mentioning that- fuck. I was saying that I think it'd be fun to cosplay Yang. And he was saying that I didn't quite fit her body type. Incorrectly. Damn it all! Incorrectly, but yeah. I effectively brought it up first. Hoya! Here's a fun fact for the boys in chat, because I don't think you would know this. Bust sizes are not universal. Now let me explain. This is important. If you're a fella who's interested in girls, you can use this information to your advantage when like purchasing like bras or something for her. Like if you ever want to do that. Yeah, bust sizes aren't universal. So there's a band. If you ask a girl, what's your bra size? She should give you a number and a letter. Example, 24C. That 24, that number, is the band size. That goes around, that goes around them, you know? And that matters, because a 24C and a 34C do not look the same. If you have two girls who are the same cup size, but who are different band sizes, i.e. if one's thinner or if one's fatter, that's, you know, if we're being blunt about it, then even though they're the same cup size, their tits will still be radically different in, like, sizes. So yeah, just be aware that now you know. I won't go into it any further. I think if you truly care, you could do some research on your own. But yeah. So you can't, if you just say cup size, it actually doesn't really mean anything. It's a good shorthand, especially when talking about like an animated thing where like they're animated anyway. But yeah, just a little fun fact for you, because I feel like fellas don't know that. You thought this was common knowledge? Maybe. I wouldn't know what fellas know. Like, how much are they aware of? Also, hello, Green Machine. I also don't know how many of you are fellas, or ladies, or neither. I have no idea what the general gender consensus is of my community. We always talking about boobies in here. We do. Normalize discussing titties. Nothing to be scared of. They're just fatty milk sacks. Clearly assigned twins had no brothers growing up. It's true. But even if I did, I wouldn't be afraid to talk about tits in front of them. Like, they can handle it. Thanks for the tit talk, I mean TED talk. You're almost dead. Let's go. I didn't know why. Oh, good. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Just started a ranking of kings? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I cannot engage. Pangorma? Actually, Pangorma, nope, doesn't have enough will, so never mind. Yeah, we'll just start snapping. Just snap until things die. Oh, it's got a stem cell, that's the problem. Twiins Inc. providing the best content. No, don't kill him! Okay. Because she hits the hardest, that's what I want, but... Okay, good. Pangorma can heal himself. Okay. Eat a banana. You deserve it. I should get more things. I was at New Moldul too. I don't know why I didn't. Hoya! Oh, is Lolith looking for you? Or is it on Twitter? Where are you being searched for? Or am I reading something wrong? Again, like how I often do. Every day this Twitch chat becomes even more cursed. I think it becomes even more blessed. I think this is a real delight. We're interesting. Looking at other people's Twitch chat, they're like normies. You know what I'm saying? Does that include talking about how jiggle physics work in various media? It's not really something I've ever thought to discuss. I do think it's hilarious when people will be like, cause you know, I made my infamous Ruby titty video. And people were like, yeah, they've got jiggle physics in volume 1. That's so bad. That's so sexist. And I was like, you do realize boobs do move, right? Like, they do that. It's not sexist, it's what they do. Like, what are you offended by? The fact that that they can? Like, I don't know. This is just kind of funny to pick and choose your battles like that. Man, I'm fucking lost. How did I get up there the first time? Follow the wire. Just always follow the- Oh, bugs, yes! Okay, oh good, we're here again. Oh, great. I thought we'd be fighting baddies. I didn't think I'd be running around lost for the whole video. Oh yeah. Pomegranate vodka? I'm not a big fan of pomegranate flavored things, so I don't know if I would like it. But I'm also not a big fan of alcohol, so just not for me, I guess. I think this is what I just went up. It is, damn it. Piss. Twiins was distracted by the boobs and got lost. I was lost anyway. The boobs was truly, if anything, talking about something like that would help me, because then it like forces my brain to like enter auto mode, where then I could focus on something else, i.e. not being lost. Where do I fucking go? I just need something else to rant and rave about. It doesn't help that I feel like I've been everywhere, but now nowhere exists. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like places that I had just been, I can't find anymore. Hang on. I'm warm. Let me take my hoodie off. That'll help. Lawless says, I think something that annoys me is when boobs and thighs have way more emphasis than other body parts. Like it looks like a Gmod animation, but the boobs move realistically. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. When, like there's one, it's an animation of like Team Juniper fighting somebody, I don't even know. And like, the boobs move so much. Nothing else has like physics to it. Not the hair, nothing else, but like the tits are just going ballistic, and it's like, this is weird. That's where I just was, but I think I can go this way. Okay, I think I might not be lost anymore. Yes, this just didn't look like a place I could go. Excellent. Was it the one with Raven? Oh, Critter. Oh, Critter did talk about it. Yeah. I remember she had showed us like a clip of it before the video came out. So I knew that she had been where I'd learned about it, but I couldn't remember where exactly, if it was one of her videos or not. Charge. Yeah, Critter's fan-made videos, or like videos discussing fan-made animations, they're nice. Sometimes I think she's a little lenient, but I think that's better than going in too hard. You know, and it's tough to balance that kind of stuff out, you know? Burn you, yeah. But that's just me. Like I said, I definitely wouldn't want to go in too hard, cause you know, it can be difficult to critique art, because you want to, you know, tell them where they can improve, but also you don't want to like put them down, you know? You don't want to like dash their hopes or anything like that. So it can be tough, and everyone takes criticism differently. Some people handle it a lot better than others, and that's all okay. Nothing wrong with any of that. So yeah, it can be rough, actually, being a reviewer, because, especially if you're doing fan-made stuff, you could end up really bumming someone out, and I wouldn't ever want to do that. You really like watching Pool Man dance? You know, now that you pointed out, he does have some good moves. Fuck, some stone is hurt. Okay. Eat a cookie, so then you stop leaking. And then maybe we can lightning something. Next time. Start snapping the pool guys, so they can get out of here. You think you have to be kind of a bit lenient with indie stuff? Exactly, yeah, you know. There is definitely a difference between, you know, reviewing something made by one guy, like Undertale, which technically is made by more than just Toby Fox. Temmie helped, but that's, you know, beside the point. Like, you can't critique Undertale the same way you could critique, you know, something made by a company, even if it's similar. You know, like Octopath Traveler is pretty similar as well. But they're just totally different, you know? A cookie to stop leaking is some DIY stuff I never heard of. Yeah, you just gotta plug all the holes with cookie. No, don't hurt her anymore. Damn it, fuck. The cookie didn't even help. She still died. I gotta sponge her. But actually I want you to lightning something. Cause good lord. You! But yeah, it is definitely a different thing. Reviewing, a professional thing versus an indie thing. And that's why, actually, I don't know what I just grabbed. Stem cell. See, that would have been the wrong thing. It's why reviewing RWBY's kind of fascinating, because the earlier volumes are more close to indie, in a way. Like, Rooster Teeth was still a company. Even back then. But the pool guys, they need to go. But like, you know, they were a lot smaller, and clearly the RWBY team, like the team of animators and stuff, were pretty small. You know, not tiny by any means. No! They multiplied. The last thing I wanted to happen. Let's drink some coffee. Yeah. But as it, like, continued forward, RWBY, like, Rooster Teeth has grown and grown a lot. Fuck my asshole, I'm gonna die to the pool man again! This sucks ass. And I can't run, that's the worst part. And so yeah, RWBY, like, it's reviewing early RWBY is totally different from how you could review current RWBY, because it's just a totally different kind of environment that it's getting made in. So yeah, it's kind of fascinating. It's part of the reason why I think people are a lot easier on the earlier volumes. Like 1 through 4, I think, is kind of where that all works. Which is funny because, at least in my opinion, that's also when it was better. But that's just me, you know, whatever. You can have your opinion, but I think it's funny that it became, technically, it's like, okay, now we have to be harder on you, but the show became, like, worse. Like, so it's like, now it hurts, because it's like, man, now I gotta be a lot harder on you. But that's just me. I gotta catch the pool guys on fire. I know, yeah, the coffee does turn into Wayne. Isn't that cute? I love it a lot. Damn it, fuck my penis. This sucks. Do I have... No, I just have normal old coffee. Ugh. I wonder how they animated that. Like, I wonder if that was in Blender or if that was also clay. I'm not dying to this pool man again. And if I do, I will be very upset. Toads. You turds. You bad guys. You've always been of the thought that RWBY has gotten better, but a lot less interesting / fun. That's fascinating. Yeah, I do understand, because, like, the animation is better, for sure. I think the jump to Maya, a lot of people blame it for RWBY's shortcomings. Like, it was better when they was in, when they were just using Poser, and I'm like, well, yeah, most people used Maya, though. Like, switching to... It's like jumping up from MS Paint to Clip Studio Paint, you know? Finally, I can wave these guys. So it does look better, and the animators are doing a good job. They can do more now, and the lighting and effects are really nice, too. But I think in terms of, and you know, maybe that's the thing as well. Maybe it's not even, they're gonna kill her. Maybe it's not even necessarily a topic on, they've gotten worse, or the show's gotten worse. We're gonna die. I'm just gonna take it, because we're gonna die. But I think perhaps instead that they just started doing something more complex, and that was the problem. Because I think writing earlier volumes of RWBY was a lot easier, where there were less characters and basically no plot. Like, what happened every volume? Some things happened. They fought monsters sometimes, you know? But then, you know, then switching from a pretty easy pseudo slice of life, but action-oriented, you know, little school romp, but where primarily, you know, any given episode could just be either comedy forward or just focus on, like, friendship, and then switching over to, like, jumping into Avatar, but, like, deep into Avatar as well, like, expecting to be able to jump straight in, writing season 2 to 3 of Avatar: Last Airbender. That's hard. I think they chose to switch over to a very difficult kind of story to write. A grand epic is difficult to write. Fog Last, I think that's where we're going. So yeah, and I think that might be part of it, is that, you know, they just started writing something a lot harder to do. I do think there is the problem, they do tend to repeat themselves when it comes to mistakes. Like, there's been a similar, okay good, this was the right place, okay. Like, issues with Ruby's writing are consistent, is how I'll word it. You know, like, dialogue will be really wooden and awkward and unnatural sounding, and that's been mentioned, or like pacing has been discussed as well, how like not well things are paced. It's the pool, man. We're getting our revenge. We're clean now, so fuck off. But like, it's hard. I don't want to like shit on anyone, you know, who works at Rooster Teeth. But it does very much seem like Kruby, on the writing/directing side, have consistently just buried their heads in the sand and decided, I don't want to listen to criticism. And I absolutely understand that. It's hard to listen to criticism, especially if someone is mean about it. But it feels like it's been years without them growing, and that sucks. Because I don't want to say that. I don't want to sit there and be like, you're bad at your job. Because I don't want to believe that. But when also it seems like you refuse to develop, you refuse to grow because you don't like acknowledging the criticism, well, that doesn't work. Yeah, sometimes people say things that are mean, but also sometimes that's worth learning. Like, I remember one time I was making sure everyone's alive. Okay. I was making my own webcomic, a different one. This was a while ago. And someone left a really mean comment about how the paneling was. That there were big, huge, empty spaces between my boxes. And they were very rude about it. And I wanted to be really defensive. I wanted them to be wrong. But at the end of the day, they were right. Like, it's like, I didn't like how they worded it. They were rude. It hurt to get told, hey, this thing you're working on is bad. Because you do this bad. But they were right, and I learned. I learned how to do it better. So yeah, like, it does suck to have people tell you you're doing something bad. But you also have to develop, I think, even through the pain. And I just feel like I haven't seen that happen with Kruby. I just haven't seen anyone do that. I don't know. And that blows. And I don't know. I could be wrong. They might be able to see some real improvement. Like, who else would focus on that? You know, on my paneling and my boxes. No one. But, I don't know. I certainly don't see any grand improvements on our end when it comes to Ruby's pacing and characterization and stuff like that. But maybe that's just me. Yeah, we gotta kill the pool guy. I should revive some Snona as well. It's not an easy thing to face, but we like to think that the professionals have already learned how to rather than still being in the process of learning. That is true. Yeah, that's when you presenting your thing as a professional company making something you are expected to pay for to a degree, then yeah, it's also a lot harder to be lenient, you know? Some fans making a fan-made animation of something, having some wooden dialogue is a lot less of a, and then not handling criticism well is a lot less of an issue than professionals who expect to be taken seriously and expect to be treated with respect, not handling critique well, you know? You can't just go, it's a cartoon, and expect people to treat you with respect after that. But I don't know. That was also a long time ago. Maybe Barbara really regrets saying that. I'm sure she does, based on how many times people have brought it up to her, I'm sure. I'm getting water, hang on. Also, we killed the pool guys. Finally. Good gravy. Canon adjacent. Oh yeah, Ice Queendom. I'm kind of excited for Ice Queendom. In that... It's supposed to be an OVA. Word on the street is that it's a series, but not like a fully kind of... I should just... lightning or something. Like I don't know how many episodes it's gonna be, but it's not just like a 3-episode OVA kind of a deal. So that's neat. And part of me kind of hopes that that Ice Queendom kind of takes off, and then they kind of just do their own thing. Like Studio Shaft just tells their own RWBY canon adjacent story, and it can just be good, and we can ignore the quote-unquote real canon. And instead just have a good show to watch instead. That's that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Cause, you know, and I was discussing that with someone who had DM'd me as well, and they were like, yeah, I would rather it, like, not be that way, you know? And it's like, yeah, I would also love for, like, to just be excited at the concept of the actual canon show made by Rooster Teeth. But at this point, Rooster Teeth has made it clear that that's just not something that they're willing to produce. Is consistent quality. But I don't, they might surprise us. Volume 9 might come out. It might be the greatest thing to bless the heavens. I'm not expecting that. And quite frankly, if Volume 9 does come out and it's good, I expect Volume 10 to ruin it, just like how they did with Volume 8 and Volume 7. How did I start talking about RWBY? How'd you guys do that? Who tricked me? What in the shit? Hang on. Apparently the head writer of Ice Queendom is Nokken. Oh yeah, well, we're not gonna talk about that here. Only fun stuff here. I don't know all the details about it, so I can't talk about it anyway. I can give you a great offer for some of that junk you're hauling. Oh, really? Yeah, sure, sell, I guess. Oh, but this is all actually good? Oh, I guess I could sell the great offer. I'll hold off on it. I'll hold off on all that. You talked about cosplaying as Yang at first? Yeah, me talking about my own boobies isn't the same as talking about assault. It's completely different. I want my content to just be fun, happy stuff, okay? I want people to be able to have a good time watching my content. A TV! Bridge keys required. Well. Uh-oh. Where could that be? Let's do a leap of faith here. Hang on, let me reconfigure my hands so that I can get this right. Ugh. Yeah. That worked. Oh my gosh, I'm getting better at the game, guys. I am a god. No one can stop me. Yeah. Get out of my way. I gotta squish this bug. Actually, I don't know if I need to. We're good. The dark sections scare me. Refrigerator? I found a multi-soul sponge. That's good. We should save that. That's some final boss shit right there. I feel like we've made zero real progress, though. Like, I still don't know how to get to the thing I was looking for. What's up here? Can I go up here? Is this anything? No. The whole stream is just gonna be me running around this one island. Well, that's okay. I'll kill all the enemies eventually, and then I'll just be able to run around freely. No threat of danger to be found. And I killed the pool man, so it's not all bad. I feel like I've never been to the left. Maybe that's the secret. I'm just gotta walk over here. Gotta run over here. Watch there be nothing. Ah! Oh my gosh! Smoldoon, what brings you to this remote place? My instruments show that a hidden chamber exists behind a sarcophagus. Not this sarcophagus, though, alas. Oh. Oh, I found another multi-soul sponge. That's good. See, walking to the left was a rocking success. A phrase no one has ever said. Rocking success is nothing. Alright, spooky tree that looks like a hand. I'm sure that's nothing. Nothing special to care about there. Oh lord. Oh lord. Okay, I found a mountain. That's good. Let's see if we can climb this. This looks new and fun and interesting. You guess Allison must be baking? Why, are you guys discussing something that, you shouldn't be? Are you all misbehaving? Do we need to block someone? I'll do it. I'll block every single one of you. This is a real problem. It doesn't help that I'm bad at video games. Me, 2 minutes ago, I'm a god. Me now. Nope. It's worthless. Just gotta follow the chords. Always gotta follow the chords. That's all we gotta do. Except sometimes they're impossible to follow. And that's when it's hard. Go around. Okay, okay. Misbehave and you will be dissected. Exactly. My punishments aren't fun little— oh no, are you gonna spank me? No, I'll tear you apart. No one has ever asked me that. There was— that's the wrong way. There was one time, this guy— I don't know if I've told you guys about this. So, I mentioned in my top 10 husbandos list for Ruby, like my— sorry, I got distracted following the cord. I mentioned like Twiins is a little bit of a sadist in relation to Hazel, and it was a fun little thing, whatever. And then someone left a comment that was like, I wonder if Twiins would like Sun more if he was more of a sadist towards Blake on the island. Basically alluding to if he hit her more, like hit her back on the island, because she does like do that slap that no one is happy with, and I can't believe that the animator thought that was what the directors wanted, but that's besides the point. And I was like, no, I wouldn't like that, because just hitting your friend is not the same as sadism. That's just abuse. And they were like, you brought up the sadism joke first. Don't get mad at me. And I was like, okay, one, me being a sadist doesn't mean I like other sadists. That means I like masochists. And two, it's not a joke. Like, this is a real thing that some people feel. It's not always tee-hee-hee, sex is a gag. It was just, I felt embarrassed for the guy that he truly just didn't seem to actually get that. He didn't leave a reply. Probably embarrassed. I don't remember their username, what they looked like, don't remember any of that. Like, their profile picture, nothing. So, they could leave, they could come back again, leave another comment, and I would never know. So, if you're out there watching this stream, person who thought me saying that I'm a little bit of a sadist was a joke, and you're safe, you can come back, I'll never know it's you again. Sex is real. I've noticed that people will so often in like chats or in comments on things, like people are like, they tend to be very pushy on making everything a sex joke, you know, and not like in a bad way, but you know, if you say anything that could be even remotely construed as like that's what she said kind of thing, you'll get comments of like, you know, the side eyes with the eyebrows raised, or someone be like, word, is that kind of like, you know, like in a kinky way or whatever? If you even say the word belt, people start going, kink, that's kinky. So yeah, there's this insistence on trying to make jokes about everything being like sex. But then when it's actually brought up, like if someone actually discusses some kind of kink or anything like that, then now suddenly it's like everyone does their best to pretend it's not real. I don't know. Like everyone is like, oh haha, you mean in a not kinky way, right? Or, you know, like, I don't know. It's just a fascinating thing I've noticed. And this isn't just like my chat. This is internet wide that I've made this observation, that sex is always brought up as a constant comedic element, and when it's discussed in seriousness, it's instead treated as something to be like, I don't know, not ignored, but like, oh, well, I mean, you can't talk about it though. Why you bring that up? And it's like, what do you mean? Everyone brings it up all the time. Most streamers get bullied for being bottoms. What? Most streamers get bullied for being bottoms, but we as the chat fear Twiins since she's a sadist. Exactly. I'm the one top amongst all streamers. All of them. Every single one of them. Your favorite streamer? Bottom. I don't care who they are, but not me. Can you guys tell I'm lost? Because I'm really lost. I don't know if this is the right place to be. Surely it is. Yeah, I'm in Fog Last, so this is where I need to be. But, like, where do I need to be, though? Where do I fucking go? At least there's no enemies, so I can just run around and jabberjaw. Just go up Twiins easy. You're right. You're right. How foolish of me. It doesn't help that, like, I feel like there are multiple wires. Like, I can't even follow the cords. You know? Because, like, I think there are 2 of them, and I need to unlock one in order to do the other one, I think. Oh, great, I'm back here. Where does this go? Why do you have 2 stairs that go to the same place? You fool. Allison is so swift. How did she ban them so fast? Bridge key is required. And I don't have the bridge key. Okay. Good to know. Another button! Oh my lord! Okay, thank goodness. This is good. This is good. I just have to get up there. And I know where this is, so I won't get lost again. Famous last words. Just jump on the button, Wayne. Okay. Okay, water break time. Oh, good, now I can follow that cord. I don't like that the music pauses. A murder bot emote, you're right, I don't like that the music pauses when it loops, because it lets me know how many music cycles I've been in the same location. Oh, why would you put this here? Where's the cord go? There it is. Ugh. Oh, I can't see shit. Where does this go? Okay, here we are. Found it. I have no idea how long I'm streaming today, by the way. Not at all. I've had zero other plans. I was just like, stream today. I'm not planning on streaming again this week. I usually like to try to aim for streaming twice a week. Oh, good. Okay, good. Let me get up there. At least twice a week. I know I'm pretty bad at that, cause I get busy. But that is consistently the goal. But probably not this week because I'm putting together a best of the past couple of months video, and I'll be posting that instead. And I need to have all the streams of the month done so that— No, I fell! Okay, but I know where that is. I know what that is and I know where that is. This is good. This is good and this is fine. I ran off like a goober. But yeah, I need all the streams done so I can actually make the video. And you all should tune into that, because it's really funny, actually. Not to toot my own horn, but I've got a good portion of it done already, and specifically the Hylics adventures are good shit. So yeah, everyone make sure you watch all my videos 5 times, with ads on each time. Hang on, let me reconfigure my hands again. Alright. Nice. Satisfying. Good. Okay, we're making progress. You always tune in? I'm sure if anyone would be, it'd be you guys. If you're gonna take the time to oh, another pool man, I'm scared! Okay, if you're gonna take the time to catch my streams, you're probably watching all my videos too, you know? I've got like 18,000 subscribers, and of them, 17,500 of them only care about when I talk about Ruby. No, I don't want to do that with her. And they will not click if I make a different type of video. I feel like a lot of people in the Ruby community have been like kind of branching out a lot more, especially since, I mean, there's nothing to talk about. And I'm happy for them, because fuck. Just talking about one show for your entire life is rough. It's hard. I'm gonna say it, it's kind of boring to just be like, only Ruby, all the time. I'm sure some people could do it, but it's like, you guys have no idea how much I want to just talk about other things. Watch my channel slowly just become a gaming channel. I go the true path of every YouTuber and just stream and do Let's Plays. Love the Project Sekai stuff. Oh, thank you! Yeah! I'm obsessed with that game right now. Every day of my life is just waiting for 3 PM where the game updates. Just because I might be able to play a new song. Damn it. She's hurt. That's okay. This will be fine. Go, kill. I'm planning on making a Five Nights at Freddy's video as well. But that'll happen after Magical Girl May. Watch Twiins Inc. slowly become an art YouTuber. I haven't done an art video in so long. It's been like a whole eternity. And it's because I've been working on my, on Grim Magic, and it's like, you know what, I can make other things drawn out, and no one watches drawn out anyway. Which sucks. It's just like, oh man, I made this pretty picture and no one gave a fuck. Like my Cthulhu-chan series, no one cared. People watched the Cthulhu one, and then the rest, they struggle to get over 800 views, and it's like, what's even the point then? If no one's watching, who, then whatever. Well, of course you guys watch it, but like, I don't know, that's the thing, it's... You know, I've definitely been on the receiving end of being one of the few people watching something that ends up getting, like, cancelled because it's not doing well enough, and that sucks a lot. But that's also just kind of how it is sometimes, where it's like, no one's watching this, so I guess I'll just stop. Rather than keep wasting my time. I thought you voicing Cthulhu-chan comments was the cutest thing ever. It was really nice. That was one where I was like, oh, I've gotta do that. I've gotta voice this out. I might just approach art videos differently. Drawn outs are nice, but no one watches them, and so instead, something where I more just show off a picture and be like, here's the thing I drew, now let me tell you about it in a scripted sense. I might do that instead. Basically just ganking, Bizabazow's content, and that's a name you all probably haven't heard before. But she's hilarious. You can find her pretty easily if you look up, FNAF plush redesign, cause that's what she's done most notably. She's got other videos as well, but yeah, she was like, these FNAF plushies look so ugly. I'm gonna just draw how I think they could look instead and be not awful, and she's hilarious. So yeah, I might just and those are really engaging videos, cause yeah, it's nice to watch the process of art sometimes, but that, I don't want to interact with that right now. That scares me. But I think hearing the explanation of the art is more interesting. And, yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. My favorite art, maybe that's actually that looks pretty final bossy. I'm frightened. I'm fucking scared. Yeah, let me click the button. Hang on. My favorite art YouTuber also basically became a gaming YouTuber as well, anyway. That's Jaden Animations. So yeah, all roads lead to games. Those vids are top tier. They really are! Is Glamrock Freddy a magic girl? No. In no way is he a magical girl. Like, even if we're ignoring the, no, cause he's a boy, that's fine. You can have male magical, magical girl kind of characters. But, like, he doesn't transform, he doesn't even do magic, so no. Sorry. She's great, shame the music vids get less views, but yeah, of course. I mean, she's a really good artist too, though, so, like, I really like seeing how she draws, but she's just so funny in every video. I do think the music ones have less opportunity for comedy, because she's usually, like, playing the music. But yeah, look her up. If you want to know her name again, it was Bizabazow, which is, a complex name, to say the least. But, you'll know who it is once you click on them. And you can start on any of the videos, honestly. You don't need to start at the beginning. Oh, good. Okay, good. We've made progress with our wire clicking bullshit. Oh. It's another bot. I was about to read it out loud, and I was like, what the fuck are you saying? Allison is speed. Okay, good. Okay, great. We're doing great. We're doing good and great. Now I just gotta keep following the wires. We call the bots bottoms to bully them. There ain't nothing wrong with a bottom. Tops can't exist without them, you know? You know what I'm saying? Every bottom has their purpose. That's my inspirational quote of the day. It's not a good one, but it's all I've got. This is the hardest. Who knew that the final boss was actually the wire chasing quest? Okay, gotta go up there. Okay, okay. Can I climb up this? Surely I can. I'm a gaming god. Haha, haha. Ha! You can't stop me, terrain! I may not be good at hiking in real life, but in video games I can do anything. Why do you get bullied so often? As a bottom? Because that's the point. Because that's the fun part. But it's out of love. Is this the bridge key? Now we gotta find that bridge again, wherever the fuck it was. I think I remember. I think I've finally got a grasp on the area. Voice over voice. She did not. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I think it's to the right, because everything was just to the right. This game would be fun to do, like... If, like, Jello Apocalypse will do this kind of thing. Where he'll do, like, Let's Plays with all of his friends, and they're all, like, high-key, low-key voice actors. And they'll, like, roleplay the characters. You can see it really well in, he's got a video about... Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, I think is what it's called. But yeah, like, basically, just 4 people doing a Let's Play, and they all kind of roleplay as the members of the band. I think that'd be pretty cute. Someone get on that. I don't have enough friends. I don't have enough friends to do that. This is not the right way. Fuck. I just talked about how I'm perfect and how I know where I'm going. How do you make friends as an adult? I did hear that the Mario movie got delayed until April of next year, and I was like, I didn't even know when it was coming out anyway, so it affected me 0%. Gale of Darkness is the sequel? Oh, I see. But yeah, how do you make friends as an adult who works from home? Asking for a friend. What was in this? No, I think I did that. I'm going this way anyway, it doesn't matter. You don't? Good. Good to know. Because that's the thing, it's like, I should probably have more friends, you know, a support team, like a support structure, you know, just people who I can talk to and rely on, more than just Allison, because she doesn't deserve to be the only one. But yeah, it's like, I don't know what to do. I kind of just hope someone is interesting enough to try to chit-chat to me while I go to the store every other week. Whose hips don't lie? Who are we talking about? You also saw the video, and it looked like Grimsley was more... Wait, what are you saying? Oh, you've always... Oh, okay, Grimsley and Wallace. Yeah. Grimsley's pretty fly. You have a good husbando selection, Lolith. To be fair, Allison's like a one-woman army. Yeah, but I don't know. You can't just have one friend. Because, like, what if Allison falls in love? Then what do I do? What did that do? Hang on. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I fell. Oh, and the worm thing came back, which is bad. Or the Wayne larva. What did opening that do? What did I just do, guys? Did anyone pay attention? Was anyone looking at the screen? Because I wasn't. Because I was talking about how, like, what if Allison falls in love and then she doesn't have the resources to hang out with me literally every day. Then what do I do? But yeah, what did that do? What did I just accomplish? Fam squad. Good thing there's no fall damage. For real. You're doing homework? Dang it, no one was paying attention. We're all fools. Alright, let's go back up there. I'm trying to think of where else do I need to go. Oh, you know what, actually? I think I know where I need to go. Nice. I was busy playing a large tin man punching a French king. If you're referencing something, I do not get it. 0% understand. Alright, I think this is where we need to be. Nope, that was wrong. Where else could I possibly go? Dang it, we all looked away at the same time, and Critter's not here to, to clip it, just to see what I missed. Talk about finals. How many of you guys are out of college? Or out of school? Who all's not doing that anymore? Or are you all, like, fucking, like, 10 years younger than me? Tiny wee babies. Babying up my chat. With your young lifespans. Out of school. Dropped out of college. Almost out. Didn't go to college. A fascinating spread, honestly. What's up here? Can I get up here? I am a god, after all. Surely I can. Wayne, fuck, dude. Move. Okay, boomer? I'm clearly not a boomer. Don't you dare ever say that to me again. I'm not one of those people. Not one of those olds. I found a new way to go! Hang on, how do I get up here, though? Hang on. I'm lost. I'm lost, but in a good way. Oh, this is so fucking complex. Okay, how do we do this? Hoya! Can I get up here? Is this really how I do this? By, like, janking my way up a mountain? Or is there something on the other side of the door? Maybe I just haven't explored enough. Ludicrously possible with me. For being a fan of Banjo-Kazooie, one of the most famous collect-a-thon platformers, sure I'm bad at exploring locations. Didn't think this was a hole. That's so weird. Why would you do it that way? I don't know, Twins, you sometimes radiate boomer energy? What, sometimes radiate racist energy? Yeah, I'm a millennial. In case anyone's wondering. So yeah, not a boomer. I think you Gen Z fucks just can't tell the difference between your olds. Back in my day, we didn't care about generations, honestly. It's quite a new thing, really, which is kind of interesting. Is this the way to go? Oh, well, there's money up here. Not a lot, but money. I'm not gonna get that. Yeah, back in my day, we didn't, like refer to people by generational kind of gaps like that. It was a more new thing, for sure. Which is fascinating, honestly. Because it meant I had to learn. I was like, what's in between millennial and boomer? It's Gen X, in case you're wondering. But yeah, it was just, like, fascinating how this very suddenly began. Okay, I think I'm doing it. Maybe not. Fuck, hang on, let me reconfigure my hands again. So I can push 4 buttons at the same time. Fuck, Wayne, come on, get up. Okay, yeah, just start button mashing and you will win. Alright. Bring it on, pool guy. This isn't a pool man, but there is one, so... The statement stands. I will say, and this is kind of a problem with every RPG like this, is you kind of approach every single fight the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, charge with some Snona, set someone on fire with Pongorma, set someone else on fire with Wayne. But yeah, that's pretty par for the course for games like this. Careless Whisper, what? Like, I followed your entire train there, stereotype gamer, and then you super suddenly lost me. Twiins, did you ever have a scene kid phase? No, I was, I don't know, I was kind of a square growing up. This might kill her, but whatever. We'll just bring her back. No scene kid phase. I was kind of awfully shy and self-conscious and unwilling to like kind of branch out. So no. Though I do like the scene aesthetic to a degree. But no such phase for me. I'm running out of cookies. I should have gone to the shop. I'm dumb. I even thought about it, but I was like, eh, whatever. Scene kid. It's like, not quite goth. Yeah, hair really in the face. Think about like a Green Day. That kind of music. That kind of vibe. Let's catch something else on fire, because we can. I really don't like the things on the right, the alien potatoes. I don't like them. Nice. Twiins says alt girl energy? I don't really know what that means. What is alt girl? Is that like manic pixie dream girl or... Oh wait, she's gonna die. I can't do that. I need to heal her. Stem cell. Go! Zero's back. Welcome back. You always have pizza rolls. I'm low-key jealous. I got chicken nuggets yesterday from the store, and I was like, nuggets! What I really wanted was just McDonald's McNuggets, but I didn't want to go to McDonald's. And they weren't as good as I wanted. You do a lot of damage. They were sweeter than I expected. Which is a real bummer, man. Not old-fashioned, like, doll skill clothes? I don't know what that is either. You guys are too hip for me. Do you own an air fryer? Nah, I just did it in the oven. Oh, she did die. Oh no! I just wasted a stem cell on her and everything. Why are we all burned? What happened? I looked away for moments. Dinosaur-shaped nuggets taste better. That's just science. We used to get them a lot, but then a critter kind of ruined them for everyone else. Cause what she would make were, we called them La Brea tar pits, and what that was dinosaur nuggets in beans, like refried beans, and that was it. And it made the nuggets all, like, wet and shitty. Like, they were great the first time, but then every time you eat them, it's like, this isn't that good, actually. I don't want to eat this. Which is a real bummer. Real bummer, man. So yeah, we don't get dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets anymore. Daily reminder to chat, don't eat Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms are so tasty, though. I want an air fryer. Don't worry. I would love to have one, but no, we don't. We do not. Kill, go. Oh, it was chili beans, you're right. Which I'm gonna say is, like, worse. Heal the fuckers, I said to myself. What stops burning? Multi-juice. There we go. Everyone drink that. Thank you. I can't see who you are, but thank you. I appreciate it. If you stick around to the end of the stream, I'll be able to see if you left a message or anything. And I appreciate it, whoever you are. I love Lucky Charms, but a lot of people are getting sick recently. That's good to know. That there's apparently something wrong with the Lucky Charms currently. Yeah. Snap that. Okay, good. Now we just have the spooky potato to deal with. Soul Crisp, go. And snap. Oh yeah. Now I just snap the guy. Snap until death. Don't. Okay, we're good. That would have killed Wayne. It would have been a problem. You hate marshmallows in your cereal? I can't relate. Personally. Lucky Charms is the kind of thing, I can't get them very often, because if they're in the house, it's like, I just want to eat them, you know? Thoughts on Fruity Pebbles? They're okay. I prefer the chocolate ones, I think. But they're alright. I think Fruity Pebbles are thin. They're really thin. I don't like how, like, structureless they are, is how I'll say it. They don't have as much, like, air in them as, say, like, Rice Krispies. You know? Oh, don't make me platform. I'll never get back up here. Okay, hey, we gotta focus. Okay, and now we just... yeah! Oh my lord, don't overshoot it. Okay, good, I found a guy with a TV. This is great. Hey man, can I watch your TV? You want to use that TV? You're gonna need clicker. Fortunately, I happen to have one. Can I? Okay, hand it over. This is a really strong TV. You'll need clicker to use it though. I can part with mine for say 300 bones. Here you go. Oh, bones! People call money bones in real life. That just clicked for me. How funny. Like, they're not really bones, it's still money. But just like how in the first game they called it bucks, in this game they're bones. That's so funny. I love it. Eh. Your food habits will kill you by the time you're 60? Oh, trust me, don't worry. Your body won't be able to handle it by the time you're 24, so... You have plenty of time to fix yourself. I learned Link Mollusk. What does that do? Link mollusk. Oh, it's weighty. Users' negative statuses are applied to all enemies. That is actually really good. Assuming I can do it well. I haven't saved in a while. I should save. Okay, good. Can I sit on your couch? Well. No. Alright. Well, this didn't progress me any further, actually. But it's good to have. I'm sure it's not bad. Can I get up here? Fuck, I kind of hate how this game looks. I love the aesthetic, but the fact that I can never tell if it's like, can I do this? Can I go up here? A bit of a pain. Especially in an environment like this. You know, I was kind of gagging earlier about how, like, oh, the whole stream's gonna be this area. It might actually, though. The funny part is I just expected it to be me fighting bad guys that were too hard for me. And that was it. I didn't expect it to be me running around, not quite really knowing what to do, where to go. Where else could I go? Where else could I possibly go? I did everything in here, I believe. Yeah. I had pushed a button. Yeah. Remember last time when I had been like, I think next time we'll be done with Hylics? I was wrong. The map is a bad guy, that's hard for you, exactly. Okay, yeah, that's where that button was. Okay. Oh right, and then I got the bridge key. And I pushed the bridge button and I have no idea what it did. Great. Where else could I go? Nowhere else exists. What'd you miss? Not a lot, honestly. We talked about Lucky Charms a little bit and chicken nuggets. But that's... I'm still running around, still lost. I learned a new spell. That's exciting. It's called Link Mollusk. Right. Yeah. Let's go into this door again. Just retrace my steps, all of them. Twiins. When the game isn't a game she played since childhood, this stage might just be the whole stream. Exactly. Oh fuck, I was in here. To be fair, I didn't play Hylics. Oh shit. Oh no. I didn't play Hylics in my childhood, but also the first game was a lot shorter than this one. Well, next time it'll be kind of a fun in-between. Eventually, what the plan is doing Hylics and the Pokemon Husbando tier list streams. Keep going on with that for a little bit. And I'm almost done level grinding in Pokemon Rescue Team, so we'll go back to that. And then once either Hylics or Pokemon is done, Zero, if you're here, pay attention, because after that we'll be jumping into Jack and Daxter. Or Jak 2 specifically, because fuck the first game. So yeah, and that'll be fascinating, because I did grow up with that game. But that doesn't mean I'm good at it. So yeah, it'll be fascinating to see how I do. I'm lost again, guys. Okay. I'd like to stream Pokemon, I think. I want to stream like Brilliant Diamond. because I didn't get it when it first came out, because there was something else I wanted, I think, instead. Probably Arceus Legends. But I like Pokemon, and I'd like to play Pokemon with all you guys. Name my Pokemon funny things. Oh yeah. Man, talking about chicken nuggets and stuff was a mistake, because I'm all hungry now. Can I go in here? Did I already go in here? Just shittily retracing my steps. No! This is the one that I was like, why not? I wonder what's in that chest. It's probably something good. Have you tried animating in Clip yet? Technically yes. I've animated something. Just a little thing. But not using Clip Studio's, like, animation stuff. Like, if you get Clip Studio Pro, you get more tools available for animating, I believe. I just did it the old-fashioned way, where I draw the thing. Cool, save that. Copy and paste. Put it onto a new canvas, lower its opacity, draw the next frame over it. I did it that way. So technically yes, but I mean it's nothing special though. Oh no, my phone turned off. Don't want to lose chat. You think EX has extra tools? I don't need a lot of extra tools. Used bridge key. Oh, fascinating. Oh, that's what it did. How did we all miss that? Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Okay, great. This is where we need to go. I thought this was the same way. I'm a fool. A stupid fool. Okay, great. Okay, and then let's see. I gotta make this jump again. Everyone, calm down. That was close. I pressed the wrong button at first, but we did it. Okay, we did it. Wow, I ran all around, totally lost for no reason, because I wasn't paying attention to the screen. It was your fault for distracting me, Chad. Stop being so interesting. Stop being so interesting and likable. Come on, guys. Get with it. That Hylics xylem is its, or one stretches the discolored Hylics xylem. Okay. The Hylics xylem is ours, wonderfully. Dryly exalt Hylics xylems that horribly texturize Hylics xylem. These guys have not a lot to offer in terms of conversation. Which way's the right way to go? I guess we'll start with the one on the right. Why not? Oh, a button. No, it's a trampoline for me to get back up. Excellent. It's dark again. I'm frightened. Were you using Corel Painter in your first drawn out? I was, yeah. Oh, that one's a bad guy. You can tell because he's like red, I think. Can I hit him? I got him! Wow! I've never hit anything. I'm actually in the mood for coloring Hylics xylem of... No, for ordering Hylics xylem for lunch right now. But yeah, I did use Corel Painter in my first... I think the first two, which is why, they were kind of scuffed. But then I jumped over to Clip Studio Paint and everything became better. I also got a new computer at that point as well, which is why I actually had to upgrade to Clip Studio Paint. Charge. And that's okay. That's all fine. Because upgrading to Clip Studio Paint was one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Highly recommend it for everyone. Oh, these things are a problem. But that thing will heal them, so I need to get rid of you first, actually. Corel lagged like crazy on your first PC, did not like using it. Yeah, a lot of people don't, actually. It's really more of, like, better for doing, like, Photoshop kind of things. rather than doing real art. So we'll crisp all the things. Dang, y'all making me hungry now. I made myself hungry, honestly. It's a real problem. Don't bite me, owie. Oh, you poisoned me too! What an ass! Okay. Everyone do the wave. Nice. I hated the brushes in Corel as well. I have no idea how- I know, right? Like, I mean, you know, it's always a personal preference, but the big thing as well was I couldn't do, like, pressure in Corel Painter. I couldn't figure that out. Having pressure sensitivity has really elevated my line art, I say. Not to toot my own horn, but... No, you don't need a cookie. But let's give you a burrito. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Wayne's still poisoned. That's fine. Catch this thing on fire. And just don't die. I think a lot of people are actually switching over to, yeah, foam Wayne up. Switching over to Clip Studio Paint from, like, Paint Tool Sai, I think was the old one that people used to really be into. I think Clip Studio Paint just has more to offer, which is great. You know? It's great that people have options, because some people do still prefer the old stuff. Old, in quotes. You know, some people work exclusively with, like, MS Paint. Whatever works for you. And now we just all have options that we can pick from. The hard part is honestly being like, how do I want my art to look? You know? I'll see different people, like, you know, with wildly different art styles, and it's like, oh, they used a brush that makes it look like pencil. That's really cool. I think I want to try to do that. But then you'll see another one that's like, oh, this one's really cool, but it looks really digital. Like, everything's really smooth and clean. I want my art to look like that. And then I just do the same thing I always do, and I don't change anyway. Don't hit me. Don't. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I wasn't paying nearly enough attention. It's fine. What is... Oh, that's multi-soul sponge. It just takes up multiple lines. I was like, what's just sponge? Best way to solve that issue is to have multiple art styles? Yeah. Sometimes something will just, like, happen. Like, you just, you know, you wake up one day and it's like, this needs to look like this. I'm drawing something and it will look like something I've never drawn before. And those are nice. But other days it's just like, I can't, I need help. I need help, someone help me. Huh? What fixes poison? Cookies, of course! Eat a cookie. Another BS thing about Corel is when I alpha locked the pixels on a layer and then tried to erase on the layer and turned them white, like what? Yeah, it couldn't, like, I don't know. That was another thing! Oh, I just remembered! Is that, Corel Painter didn't have any kind of masking tool. That was such a problem. I had to color everything in, like, by hand. Cause also, the fill bucket didn't work the way I needed it to either, so like, oh man, it's just so limited in what it could do. Fuck Corel Painter. I've increased my production speed exponentially with Clip Studio Paint. Nice. Oh, actually not nice. Pangorma took a lot of damage. That's fine, whatever. He'll be okay. Catch the thing on fire. Oh, you can't. Just barely. We'll do this one instead. Oh, well, never mind, actually. We'll just hit him. Fuck it, whatever. Just snap at the guy. Clip Studio gang here only, yeah. Also, the only reason why I used Corel Painter for so long was just because I got it for free. Like, if I had paid for that, ugh. Not enough will. Okay, yeah, do it, and it'll block. Ugh. Maybe we should defend against those? Maybe that's the way to do it? I'm learning. I'm learning how to defeat enemies effectively. We did it! Hooray! Excellent. Oh, I've been going for a while. Not long enough. We just fucking progressed. Okay. Alright, then how about we have a teeny weeny little go grab your snacks, get water, go to the bathroom, if you have to, break. And then we'll come right back. So yeah, chit chat about Corel Painter or Jak and Daxter. If you've played Jak and Daxter, 1, 2, or 3, let me know what your favorite level is. If you haven't played those games, just make something up, and Zero will tell you how wrong that is. Alright, I'll be right back. Allison made cookies, and I walk out there, and she was like, "You want a cookie?" And I was like, "Give me a sec." And then like I come back, and I'm like, "Okay, yeah." And I'm like, gimme. And she's like, they weren't done. And she had put them back into the oven. Trying to feed me undercooked dough cookies. What kind? They're chocolate to a degree, but hilarious, honestly. She had said it with so much enthusiasm. I was like, want a cookie? And I was like, oh fuck yeah, cookie. What a silly Willis. Oh, cool money. What did everyone else grab to eat? Did anyone get a snack? Give me that. Good. Underdone cookies is the best kind of cookie. It's a good way to give yourself salmonella. Everyone's eaten raw cookie dough. Every single person on Earth. Tendril hand? What the fuck is that? I think it's a garb, actually. Everyone's eating raw cookie dough, and, it's always this game of, like, this is tasty, I want to eat it, but then, like, very suddenly it's like, oh, my stomach hurts, I feel bad. And then you feel bad for the rest of the day. Oh, power plus 18. What do I have on time to do gear? Time to do gear. What do I have on already? Power plus 6? Okay, so it's already better than what Wayne's got, but what actually do I have on Sam Snowda? Oh, that's good. Okay, we'll actually keep that on her, and I will give Wayne the tendril hand. A horrible sounding glove. Good. Good, good, good. Me, I know that raw cookie dough has salmonella and can kill me. Also me, eats the raw cookie dough. And I gotta say, cookie dough flavored things, they don't get it right. It might as well just be called cookie flavored. It's not like the same. Like cookie dough ice cream, it's good enough. Like I don't hate it by any means, but it's just not right. I don't know, I decided to go this way to see- There was a thing! I figured I'd be lost for forever. Cloud germ? What the fuck is that? I'm gonna assume it's another garb? It was not. I guess it's an item? Oh, no. Cloud germ. Fully restores the crew's flesh and 50% of the crew's will. Okay, that's good, that's good. Glad we explored. I'm pretty sure salmonella doesn't just come from eggs, but also the raw flour. Yeah, it's not good to eat raw flour. That's really bad for you, actually. Button. Nice. Good, we pressed all the buttons. Oh, no, wait. I remembered where we were. Okay, we pressed one of the buttons. I believe the way, the US handles eggs, in terms of, like, pasteurization, I think that has something to do with why our eggs can't be eaten raw. They can in other countries, I think. Don't quote me on that, though. So yeah, isn't that a fun fact? That other people don't have to worry about their eggs killing them. Good. Okay. One down. Oh, that looks horrifying. What's down here? Let me look over here first. Oh, it's just a- okay, just a trampoline. Oh my lord! Wow, I didn't expect to be on top. I was so distracted by that I let my phone turn off again. Hang on. Who's eating raw flour? No one should be. Don't do that. What's up here? Are goodies? Huh. Can I interact with you? I definitely can. I just need to- fuck. I just need to, like, get into a weird way. Hoya! Okay, good. Looped dome. Is that a thing? I like how it's never clear. LM. No, it must be garb. Yeah, what's it do? Oh, it's good. Speed minus 20. That's okay. I think I'm gonna put that onto Desmolin. Yeah. What do you have right now, homie? Oh, the rancher poncho. Oh, resists poison? Okay, then maybe I'll put it onto, Pangorma? Pangorma doesn't have- put the long gloves onto Pangorma, and then- oh yeah, that sucks. Okay. Looped dome, let's go. Now he won't be a wimpy baby who dies all the time. Reading the chat feels like watching one of those Ace Attorney videos where they take a conversation and use Ace Attorney characters to reenact it. I don't think I've ever seen a video like that. I'm not doubting that they exist. It's just a new thing to me. Okay, good. I think that's everything. Alright. Let's save, maybe. Let's save. I know we just saved, but then we got some goodies, and I don't want to have to go get them again. Okay. Oh, I can't interact with this? Can I interact with you? The Hylics Asylum is ours, regrettably. Okay. Oh, it's up here. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's a boss fight. Okay. Bring it on, fuckos. Oh. Since the moon was trashed, long have I have sought the remnant Gibbulet, dreamt of its reconstitution. Reconstitution's prescribed. Prepare your gloves. You detest your amateurish gestures against Odazire, master of Foglast. You will all become a foundation for the Hylics. Commence the combats. Okay. Cool. I'm scared. I'm scared that they'll beat me. Crisp you up real good. And let's put some foam armor onto some people. Yeah, I guess Pangorma. Oh, that one's scary. I don't like that one. Yeah. Burn you too. Oh! Maybe I can't kill that one until the other one's down? Let's try that then. Yeah. This is kind of a waste of a charge, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it to Wayne. 400 HP, I know, right? Okay, well then good. So then let's slap a stem cell onto Pangorma, since Pangorma always needs it. And we'll do lightning instead. Okay. Yeah, do some more foam armor for Samsonona, since she has so little HP. Hey, just wanted to remind you guys, y'all look wonderful today. Aw. You can't see me, Jordan. You don't know that if that's true. I do. I do look great. But that's beside the point. No, I'm joking. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're always doing that, Jordan. Always running around being like, trying to keep everyone's spirits up. And that's nice. That's not what I want. No, that was what I want. I'm bad at video games. I'm hungry. Juice, go. Hiya! Green Machine says, my crusty ass face is smiling from ear to ear. More juice. Let's go. Juice boy. Yo, who is that enemy on the right? He's got a name. I don't know it right now, but I can't hurt him. And he's not really doing much to me either, so I'm kind of just letting him hang out. Cusroro. And then maybe once, watch me kill this little lizard goblin, and then, like, the other one unravels and it's, like, a problem or something, you know? Yeah. But I don't know. I couldn't hurt him, so I figured, you know what, why not just focus my attacks anyway. I want to actually do lightning again. This vodka has been ineffective so far. Dang. You're eating too much. You gotta eat less. What the fuck is this move? I hate this. The animation was so long. And it did, like, no damage anyway. Yeah, we're all looking okay right now. Maybe I really am over-leveled. I think I wasted the charge lightning. Oh, he died! Okay, great! Well then, yeah, I guess I'll just charge lightning you. Blocked. No. Burning. Did it work? Just snap at the guy. Blocked. Oh. Oh! Oh, I hate how it looks! I hate this. I hate it so much. Oh my gosh. You have no idea how much I don't like this. Does eating negate vodka? Well, eating will, yeah, help absorb specifically fatty foods. You want to eat something that will coat your stomach lining, and that will hinder the power of alcohol. I learned that on QI. Does anyone else watch QI? I don't expect any of you to. QI stands for quite interesting, and it's a show. It's a British show, and all it is it's just fun facts. Just cool trivia. Just fun things to learn. Ouch. Stop. Stop. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's bad. Okay. Okay. Bring back the Decimalin, please. The twin show, basically. Kinda, yeah. I go into, like, fucking, like, British TV phases. That's when I'll also watch the most, Taskmaster. And yeah, QI is a delight. Absolutely love QI. Do I have, like, super juice or something? Grants mania status to the target briefly, increases power and max will, side effects follow. That's fine. Okay. Just force feed coffee to Pangorma. And we'll make someone else manic. I guess Wayne. We have so much pool wine. Where'd we get that? Did we get that every time we kill the pool guys? You know, I expected to look down at chat and see an interesting conversation going on. And instead, you guys are just talking about, farts. You've really let me down, chat. No, but it was definitely not what I expected. Ew, no, don't touch me. Don't. Stop it. Okay. Okay, let's kill the boy. Slowly but surely. It can't be that bad. Yeah. Slowly but surely, we'll do it. It can deal a decent amount of damage, but with it just being him, we're pretty okay. Wayne's sweating or something. I don't know what that... He's dissolute, I guess. Gotta try more food with wines. Yeah, I guess. I've never... I mean, I already mentioned earlier how I don't like alcohol in general anyway, but wine seems just like juice that hurts you. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. Out of Alice and Critter and Twiins, who do you think is the most likely to commit a war crime? Probably me, I'm gonna be honest. I am an irrational person motivated by emotions. Ouchies. Let's revivify our homie, and then we'll all heal up with something. Damn it, Wayne! Wayne died, so never mind, I won't heal up anything. I'll just revive you too, you fucker. What war crime would you commit? What even? Like, I don't know the list of war crimes, I'll be honest. Like, I don't know them. Damn it! Some Snowda died! Stop fucking killing everyone, you piece of ass. You jerk. Okay. Revive her. Do that, and then everyone else just go. Faking a surrender is one? Oh, I'd do that. That's 100%. I wouldn't... My biggest tactic is to fight as dirty as still legally possible. Like, if I can trick myself into a win, then good. Then we'll do that. I have to say the graphics of Hylics 2 are an insane improvement over Hylics 1. Yeah, and they're better on my end. Like, I know, like, the frame rate's not good for you guys. We did it. We beat the guy, and it wasn't even that hard. But yeah, the graphics are a real 10 out of 10. I do recommend you guys play this game on your own. It is more expensive than the first one. It's about $15. But I think it's tons of fun. I love Hylics. I love the way how it feels, even despite my near constant complaints about being lost. Blub blub, you're too late. The ritual cannot be stopped, blub blub. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, oh. No, don't get closer. No, 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 no. Oh, combat has begun. Well. How irksome. Let's just start with snapping. Let's see what happens. 999 damage, or HP. Yeah, we'll just start with a round of snaps. He's throwing TNT at us. Oh. Oh. Ouch. This is a lot. This is a lot. Okay, Pangorma perished. We all perished. Okay, great. Okay, cool. Great. Where do we get TNT? Oh. Oh. Thanks, I hate it. It is an impressive castle, though. I have to give props where it's deserved. Oh no, what are you doing? Oh my gosh! It made everyone weird. Everyone's weird now. They have weird bodies. Oh no. Okay, well, we're dead. Cool. Let's pet Wayne. Let's pet Larva Wayne. Good. He deserved it. Let's just go. Let's go back to New Moldul, maybe. I wonder how much meat we got. I feel like we didn't fight a lot of things. Yeah, the Wayne vibe emote. It feels so unapplicable for so many things in Hylics too. Like the band never get to vibe. A Hylics game where there is no plot, you just hang out with your friends. You just got cactard for real. My hands are cold. Hey everyone, are you all okay? They what? Say that again? They burn our bank. Their fountain is its blatantly. What do you say? Spirit, Hemiday. Your salubrious skeleton. Is this why everyone talked way weirder in the first game? Is that right then? Is it... Everyone talks funny because of Lord Gibby, and we have to save the day so then everyone can talk normal again? I'd heard that that might be what it is. It's sad! Below a season, its land's stone falsifies the skill. But that doesn't mean anything. Spirit vessel, the myriad creature. Oh, wow. This is a lot. Twiins need to make a I'm scared compilation. I say it more often than I feel like I remembered. Like, it wasn't until it was brought to my attention of how weird I'm frightened sounds that I was like, oh, I do kind of say that a lot, don't I? What's up here again? Is this the cafe? No, this is the king. I wonder if he's bad too. Bad. affected. Melt that coma. Decline to understand their beam. Hey, my guy, you still okay? Oh, no! He's not! What do you say? Mr. King guy? The Hylics, the Hylium Xylem cursed this land. Only by dint of royal blood was I spared from transformation. Oh, I guess I can enter the treasure chamber. Because the guards... You regret and bind. Yep. Since the guard's all wandery. All Hylium Xylemed. Oh, look at all this money! Me. Oh no, this is so bad. Oh no. Also me. Ha 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 ha. Cash. Wow, this is a lot of money. Good. It's kind of like how in the first game when you do the fucking the stuff with the people in the business building where Wayne wins $1 million and spends it all on Capri Sun. I like that they kind of dump a lot of resources on you at the end of the game. It feels nice. Give money is your first priority. Exactly! Oh, another? Do we already have a telescopic sleeve? Is that what I put on? No. Oh, yeah, okay, what is this? Shooting your cuffs. Wait, not that far. Power plus. Oh, I do want to put that on some Snona though, because that's really good. Yeah. Do that. Nice. Do I have anything that gives her more flesh instead? Jumpsuit, but flesh and speed? Yeah, actually I think the boots would do better. Okay, great. But yeah, getting money has to be the first priority, cause that's how I save the day. That's how I justify it. Pleather gauge, rather. Yeah. Yeah, you can get that. Okay. Great! Let's save. We actually might be wrapping up pretty soon, actually. Let me collect all this money. I guess that's a wall. Oh, don't want to leave that one behind. It's gotta be with its money friends. I have to get them all, otherwise they'd be lonely. Can't separate the money, family. Oh, damn it. Okay. Now let's see what's in here. Another organ fort! I think that's good. I've got one on Wayne, but what do they do? Oh, that is good. I think I want to put that onto Desmolin. So was this the end of the game? We're definitely nearing the end of the game. So, next time might actually be the final time, or next time might be me running around a dungeon for 3 hours. That looks dangerous. Give me a second on that one. Okay, I've got all the money. What do you do? I found a skull bomb. Oh! LMNOPQ. Okay. Too heavy to be used in tactical situations. Surely someone has a use for it. Well. How useful. Well, great. We got a lot of money. That's nice. And yeah, I guess, let's find our way to a shop and load up on some, like, cookies and juice. And then, I think that'll be it for the day. And then Critter will be here for the, what might be the finale? I don't know. You've been trying to make your sketches more confident? The sketching phase is the least important phase to be confident. Like, it's good to work on that, but that'll come with practice anyway. Like, you know, the more you draw, the more confident you will just become naturally. The sketch phase, it's not too important to care about your sketch looking confident, because that's the part of the art where you're figuring out what you're doing anyway. Having a shaky, unconfident looking sketch in the long, you know, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't matter that much because no one will be seeing it. So good for it to be something for you to work on, but also don't worry about it too much. Like, don't start beating yourself up if, like, you just can't get it right away, because, like I said, in the long run, it's less important than having confident looking line art, like final line art. It's okay for the sketch to look unconfident, and fuck, you'll even still see professionals, like, do that thing where there's, like, one part that's, like, way darker than everything else, and it's, like, there's a bunch of lines intersecting, and it's, like, what's going on there? And it's, like, I couldn't figure out how this was supposed to go for too long, but I did, so it's fine, whatever. So yeah. Just, that's my tip. You can ignore it if you want. I'm not your mom. Do whatever you want. just the advice I would offer. Where in the fuck is the shops? Sketches are also, they're great for, like, I'm going to describe it as art on the go that you don't care about. Like, if you're in class, I used to do this all the time. I drew constantly in class because they think you're taking notes. But actually what you're doing is you're just in class drawing. I do want that coffee. How many soul sponges? I need more of that. Yep. Let's get an even 15, I guess, and then more, some coffee, and then more multi-coffee, too. Hey, Twiins, do you have any male/female body type drawing tips? Personally, I find it easier to just draw, a dude body, and then just put boobs onto it. In like afterwards, like basically start with what is effectively a male body, and then adding the titties later in. But that's just me. I've never taken a figure drawing class, unfortunately, and I feel like I could definitely improve when it comes to realistic anatomy. Where in the fuck am I? Oh, right. However, if you tend to find it easier to draw girls, the antithesis is also very doable. Is to, like, basically draw a girl and then erase the boobs. And there you go, you got a boy. I suggest you look up Hololive Ina figure drawing. Ina is spelled I-N-A. She does some figure drawing stuff at the beginning of her art streams. And she's got, like, a cool website that she uses for, like, studying figure drawing. And if you go there, that might be good for you. As always, practice, practice, practice. But yeah. That's all I got for you, unfortunately. Yes. What does the muscle applique do? Permanently increase power by 1. That's good. Let me buy some burritos, though. Can confirm practice is good. Exactly. You're never gonna be good overnight. It takes years and years and years and years for you to finally be happy with your art. And even then, you can still grow. So, yeah, just keep practicing. And number one, have fun. If you're not having fun, then put it down. Just put it down for a little bit. Walk away. Come back when you're feeling it a little bit more. Okay, good. Because if you're not having fun, you're not gonna make anything fun. You know what I'm saying? Ouch. My back hurts. I've been sitting like a Neanderthal. Muscle applique. There it is. Okay. How many did I buy? Did I only get one? Am I stupid? To decimal in. Oh, I guess that part doesn't matter. All of them, I guess. Okay, great. Cool. I guess let's, actually, what's my quest say right now? Confront Gibby in the Hylium Xylem. Alright, well, you know. I guess let's enter the world map, kind of see if there's anything going on there. And then that'll be it for today. Feeling a bit sleepy? That's alright. We're just about to wrap up, Jordan, so you're not missing out on anything. I hope you have restful sleep with exciting dreams. Alright, well, a cutscene didn't happen, so that's good. Oh, where's my fucking airship? I'll handle that later. I fell in the water anyway. Alright, well, yeah, I guess that'll be it. So here, let me save and look to see all those donation nice things everyone did while I couldn't see. Let me save again. I don't know, I felt weird. Exit. Quit Hylics 2? Yes please. Yeah. Back over to the good screen. Alright, what all do we got going on here? Lolith gifted a sub, thank you. Zero. Ah, $10. Thank you, Zero. I hope you actually found where you were supposed to be going, otherwise I will feel foolish. Enjoy the money, though. Thank you. Thank you, Zero. More Lolith gifting subs, because she's a queen. And Gunslinger. Excellent. And Lolith also resubscribed. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I really do appreciate it. I looked down again to look at chat, even though you're right here. Right, I can see you on my computer screen now. Alright, so yeah, that'll be it. Hopefully those cookies are actually done now. The allure of a chocolate cookie is calling me. Yeah, everyone eat your vegetables, drink plenty of water, get proper sleep. You have to get a good night's sleep. Like 8 hours. You can't subsist off of caffeine. Your body will thank you for it. Zero will be streaming tomorrow. So that's exciting. Yeah. I'm bad at raids. I don't know how to do raids. Go watch Murder of Birds or Ray. And Flip will be streaming shortly, too. So yeah, there you go. Plenty of options. Alright, so yeah. We're ending it, because it's weird without any music. So yeah, goodbye. Have a good one. I appreciate everyone being here today.